Newcomers to the team will drive one of the 50cc classes, in which they will gain experience both on the track and racing experience in competition with others, as well as participating in the never-ending process of maintenance and machine preparation. There are thrills and often spills in this exciting sport, but fortunately there are very few injuries. Moving up from 50cc to 100cc karts such as these in Class 6, the driver learns more advanced racecraft and survival. Note the move from the back of the grid to the front made by number 49.
Good lap, Jim. Now, come on, keep going. Cut in.
Karts like this can be built or modified from production karts and use 100cc motorcycle engines, often highly tuned. As you can see, number 49 is now in third position and eventually went on to win this race. But to get to this level takes quite a few years. The driver must learn to understand his car by probably building it or building parts of it, maintaining the engine, modifying the engine, and racing it in successive meetings until he can get the level of skill which will enable him, or indeed her, to compete at reasonable level. With just one person to beat, the driver is hoping to gain that first position, which gives so much pleasure personally, but also has over the years made Weavering High School team one that needs to be seriously considered at national level. This is where Weavering High School likes to be, out at the front, and the only way it can do this is by picking up youngsters in the early years, getting their parents to share their enthusiasm, to come along to meetings, both locally at the Wigan track and travelling with us the length and breadth of the country, from the north up in Cumbria down to the south, such as this meeting here, and enjoying with us the thrills of motor racing on the cheap. Well, when I say cheap, relatively cheaply. Taking the checkered flag is what we're aiming for. So, if you think you'd like to join the team, come and talk to any member at any time. And if you're good enough, if you can afford it, if you're prepared to put your time in, and if you can get your parents to put the time in, you just might make it into the Weavering High School kart racing team. pleasures of karting is meeting folk from other schools. Everyone seems very helpful. Everyone has the shared interest. Once bitten by the bug, there's no doubt about it, you'll probably want to own a machine like this. But I'm afraid you've got to set aside at least £1,000 and be prepared to spend that much as well on a season's racing. The karts you've seen in these recent shots also race at RAC national level. The top level of schools karting, shown here, is perhaps at the bottom, but not at the very bottom of national racing. And it is at this level, of course, that people like Senna, Mansell and other Formula One drivers cut their teeth in this exciting sport.
Towards the end. What do you think's wrong with that?
Hopefully he'll take the shells out of them first. Holy morning. It's about 8 o'clock, happening well. He was lying